Nakore Apparel is a lifestyle brand inspired by and created for those who unabashedly seek, speak, and live in truth. Nakore is the African Adinkra symbol for truth, and the clothes speak truth in all its forms with the ultimate aim of love and justice. If you're down to expand the culture, break barriers, and eradicate injustice wherever you find it, then Nakore Apparel is the brand for you. Go to NakoreApparel.com. That's Nokore Apparel.com.
Nakore, apparel for truth tellers.
You are now tuned in to the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast.
Yo, what is going on? This is DJ Brainstorm on the mic with you right now, coming to you live and direct with episode number 328 of the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast. The DMST Podcast is back.
Stand up.
Ad-lib Ulysses here. Right, boy, the DJ is here. No Dev this week. He a little under the weather. No Dev this week, so we'll highlight him. I guess in the next couple of weeks. But
Absolutely.
Playboy, how you feeling?
I'm feeling better, man. Playboy the DJ, Playboy DA DJ. Was this 328?
Yeah.
328. Another show, another week. Let's get it in, man. Really come back strong, man.
All right, Ulysses, how you feeling?
Blessed, healthy, and wealthy per usual. Feeling real nice. Feeling real good.
All right, it's good to know.
How about you, Brainstorm?
I'm good, tired, been we'll talk about it, I guess, throughout. We talk about each other's weeks, but just got back from Cincinnati earlier, so
yes.
a little tired.
Cincinnati.
But, yeah, the spot you told me about, it was closed.
Dude.
What you text me? What's the name of it?
Bugatti's. Oh my God, I looked it up because I was like, you got to be kidding me, because I know that they are a restaurant kind of like Wasabi that open up between certain hours, so they open up for brunch and then they open up for dinner. So I'm like, oh no, they close.
Yeah,
but like you are the second person I told to go.
Yeah, and I went on their Instagram and they had a post up said they was temporarily shutting down or something like that. Yeah, but I even asked her family, like I know her stepdad was like that. That it was good. No, I think it was her mom that said it was good. One of them said it was really good.
Man, like for real.
So I mean, maybe when they get back open, obviously I'll get back down to Cincinnati at some point, the land of bad chili. Obviously,
not the land.
The land of bad chili. Obviously, we'll get back down there at some point. But anyway, Playboy, how was your week?
My week was okay. I didn't get the chance to make it last week because of my family situation. So I'm going to get that out the way right now. Rest peacefully to my aunt, a.k.a. Mom, that passed away last week. They took a flight down to Atlanta. Was able to pay my respects, lay her to rest, and I feel much better. Sometimes when you got that type of situation on your hands, it can be, heavy on your shoulders until you actually go through the whole entire process as far as, like, not getting it over with, but getting it over with. So I just want to say, rest peacefully to my aunt, man. But other than that, this week has been okay. Actually, it's been good. Some accomplishments I made this week moving forward. You know how the saying go? I've said it before on the show, we don't break a nigga, make a nigga. So at the end of the day, had some had a little scuffle with life. He knocked me down, but I got back up. I'm swinging. You know what I mean? So I got some shit coming up that should put me back in a better situation.
Okay.
And that's about it, man.
He's officially a part of the cartel, is what he's trying to say.
That's what it sounds like.
I got them packs back.
I be doing shit I can't tell y'all about. I feel really short in Dev's chair.
Listen.
I feel really short.
Hey, you look small as fuck on here.
Yeah, I should have
zoomed in.
Yeah, I should have zoomed in and adjusted the camera and stuff and everything like that. But it's like,
It's all good.
Who adjusted my seat? That's how I tell you proves you adjusted my seat.
Yeah, when I be sitting over here, it's like I don't be wanting to adjust too much. Dev will be back, so I don't be wanting to adjust too much. And then, so I do be looking like little as hell over there. I look like a toddler. I'm like a toddler. You know, it's like
just the camera, though, people.
Yeah.
It's just the camera.
You know how you be on vacation, people take them pictures in them big
Big
ass
chairs?
chairs. That's how I look sitting here right now, like my feet over here swinging and shit. Yeah. Ulysses, how was your week?
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday to your belated to your mom.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you.
by the way.
Yeah. The last time. Yeah, since the last time was my mom's birthday, and
I look little as shit on this guy. Dan said he usually zoom in. I look little as shit.
I'm looking at us, then I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell going on?
Like I'm on a totally different podcast. I'm just, you know, how they be interviewing people and they be in a whole different place. Yeah, that's how I look right now.
you remote.
Yeah, I'm remote. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm remote right now.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny, man.
There you go. I'm sorry, Ulysses. How was your week?
No, that was funny as fuck.
He just stopped. Like, how was your week? God damn, I'm sorry.
Okay, all right.
Let's go to the little man in the top right window, please.
It's all good, man. We can still see you.
Yeah, that's all. It's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to make a deal?
All right, so we just gonna joke for the whole hour we here. Okay.
You started it.
All right.
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh my God. Okay, my week. So yeah, since last time I was here, my mom had a birthday December 7th. My dad had a birthday December 17th, heavenly birthday, and their anniversary was also December 17th.
Okay.
And I had a show last night, and I did my thing. You know, hopefully he was proud. And you know what's so crazy though? I was asked. We always get asked like what song we want to come out to. I said, you know what? I'm gonna just start. I don't care what you bring me up to. Always take me out to "How Do You Want It" by Tupac. That was my dad's favorite song.
Yeah.
So I think my outro gonna be my focus from here on out.
Yeah. No, Tupac and Casey and JoJo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's so I what is it? Oxymoronically put.
I don't know if that's a word, but go ahead.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
making
know.
it
If,
a
I don't know
word.
if oxymoronically.
I think I'm making it a word.
Okay.
Oxymoronically.
Oxymoronically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Title of the show.
Yep.
Oxymoronically.
Yes.
I guess so.
So, no, but he like oxymorons too. So it's like, how do you want it? I'm leaving. I don't care. How do you feel?
Yeah.
Coming up as I'm
Right.
sorry,
Exactly. No.
but no, I had a great week. I had a rough 2 weeks though. Like this week,
Yeah, I see that mic is gonna be sliding again. Is it the cord?
I don't know what it is. I don't know because like when I put it on the inside of my leg, it's like too heavy or something. I don't know.
We gonna-
And it feel like I'm trying to do something.
yeah, we're going to get that together. Yeah, it's just swinging to the right. And then Playboy one of the people that come and tighten the microphone. So it's then it takes Hercules to come and untighten the microphone when you got to move it again. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, but no, just this week I did 81 hours. Damn. I had 6 14-hour shifts.
More power to you.
I
More
feel
power
it.
to you.
That's
And it wasn't for Christmas, by humbug. Ain't nobody getting shit for Christmas. Fuck all y'all.
Well, congratulations to you for being here, because I wouldn't be here if I did 6 14-hour shifts in a week.
And a show.
Yeah, how was the show last night?
that was
Because that was
Yeah.
last night, right?
Yep.
How was the show last night?
It was fun as fuck though. And it was like one of those shows where like we had a rough like start to it because like some hiccups happen or whatever. But then you just know once you get past this or whatever, it's gonna be like a great show, and that's what it was.
Okay.
So shout out to Lex Vegas, Redline Radio.
Yeah, I've met him once, maybe twice. I know he was up here on OTC show
Okay,
before. Yeah,
cool dude.
he got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
He got a lot of energy. Yeah,
How was
All
your
right.
week, Brainstorm?
it was all good. Work
I was
was
trying to get that one.
Oh, I got you.
How was your week, Brainstorm?
work was work. It was good. Work was working this weekend and everything. And like I said, did Cincinnati this weekend. They took Corlicia and Amir down so that they can make sure they were down there with their family. They do a get together like before Christmas where they do like a family day and they, cook food and do the games and all that stuff. So it was good to make sure that they got down.
To be 100, Brainstorm. Did you have on a onesie, nigga?
Nah, nah. That ain't my style. Yeah, that ain't in my style really. But I mean, it was cool. I mean, her family is fun. Yeah, I'm more of a homebody, so it's when you be going out for stuff like that, I be usually take me a while to warm up to it a little bit. But her family's fun, had some fun games, ate some food, so it was all a good time. Her sister had a birthday, so we went out. When y'all saw, you said you saw it online. We went to Indy, like this casino right over the border in Indianapolis. I mean, in Indiana for last night. It was cool. I ain't play that much. I just lost a few dollars because I ain't got it like that. We all ain't balling like Playboy. Working 14-hour days like you lease and making all that money.
I was about to say, so you blowing the DJ money from my mom's parties?
Nah, I ain't got it like that. So but yeah, it was all good. Like I said, the drive wasn't bad in all honesty either. It was just cold down there because we even went out on Friday to get some food and grabbed a drink, and it was just freezing downtown in downtown Cincinnati. But all in all, good weekend.
You know what's so crazy about that? I would expect that area
because it ain't got no lake effect.
To be a little more, a little warmer.
I mean, they got their days,
too.
huh?
They they right on the river too. Right. Yeah. So
not like that. Like that's
when you downtown.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I mean that
they got river effect.
Yeah, but it ain't like here when we on the lake up here. Like the wind come off this lake up here just differently.
Yeah, like I was telling you on Saturday, it was looking like Disney on ice in my damn car. I was like I told you, as soon as I pulled out the damn driveway, I mean I went outside like, oh shit, one of the moments when you open the door to outside and you immediately it just hit you like
the hawk up on you.
I was like, oh shit, and I got in the car. I'm like, oh, I hit that driveway and turned. My shit. Like, oh, okay, yeah, it's gonna be a tough one for the next like 30 minutes driving out here, but I need some new tires.
I know this weekend coming up, I won't be doing too much. The holidays this weekend. So obviously, for everybody listening now, watching, and then if you're listening throughout the week, there's no show next weekend because next Sunday's Christmas Day. So there's no point in people pulling away from anything they doing at home.
Right.
Even if you ain't doing a ton. I mean, it's just you can have a day.
Yeah.
To just sit back and chill and not do nothing. So it's no show.
Because Brainstorm don't want to do one. Everybody else is done with it.
Maybe I need to give you more volume because somebody was asking if your mic was on.
1 2 1 2.
I'll give you a little bit more volume.
Okay. He just said he don't think my mic is on. 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Yeah, make sure you pull it in too.
Yeah. Mic check 1 2.
All right.
Can y'all hear him now?
Yeah, well, they should because I got it there.
Okay. There we go.
He said, okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, I said no show next Sunday.
Never mind.
No show next Sunday. Then we will probably be back on New Year's Day. So 2 weeks from today, we'll probably be back. So that'll be, the first. So I don't know. Anything y'all got anything planned for next weekend on the holiday? Anything chilling, sitting back, relaxing? What?
I'm cooking macaroni and cheese and giving my goddaughter, my niece and nephew a gift, and yeah.
That's
it. It ain't like it used to be. Back in the day we used to kick it and step out somewhere to a party or whatever. But I don't know anybody that's having anything, and I become quite.
I was talking about for Christmas.
Oh, for Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, for New Year's.
Next weekend. Yeah.
Oh no, I ain't got no plans. Mm-hmm. I'm just chilling.
Yeah, we ain't doing nothing too much either.
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
We ain't even gonna cook nothing crazy. We just gonna a little bit of food at the house. Yeah. Nothing crazy.
The most I do is probably watch some Christmas movies.
Yeah, we'll probably get some.
But that's
I already watched It's the Wonderful Life like last week. The saddest Christmas movie ever. But yeah, and then like New Year's, I don't know. What are you doing anything for Christmas?
For Christmas, like not really or whatever. For New Year's, I might step out with like me and my friends. Mm-hmm. I know Euphoria is doing like an adult prom. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Positive Escape. Kim has the event there on New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know we were trying to partner, but then, people's personal stuff. Like people, we had explained it to her, but yeah, people got other stuff going on New Year's. So I know I won't be out in nobody's streets on New Year's Eve. So
I'm trying to think. No.
Yeah.
Like that's what I was meaning when I was saying, alluding to like back in the day when we was younger, used to.
Yeah, New Year's Eve back in the day used to be the thing where, like you said, a party. I mean, I never really went clubs too much. I did clubs
like more so house
Savannah.
Parties.
Yeah, I mean, when I lived in South Carolina, so I went to Savannah and went out once on New Year's Eve, and that's probably the only time in life where I've been out on New Year's Eve. Everything else is usually mostly like indoors, somebody's house, somebody's crib. We just do it. It's a little safer there.
Yeah.
You know,
Do y'all have any like New Year's Eve goals as far as like how to celebrate it?
Nope.
As far as how to celebrate it,
Like I always wanted to go to Times Square to see the ball drop live.
I used to want to do that when I was younger. In fact, my best friend, she said she going this year out there. I ain't got it in me no more. It's too cold. I'm 40. I ain't got time to be sitting in nobody's snow.
No, definitely. I was
10,000
gonna
people.
go and have a fucking penthouse suite and watch it from the
From
suite.
inside, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna be
Now-
down in the square.
now that's what I have. I've never done it, but I've wanted to do. Is like be, even no matter where it's at, just be inside of a nice suite
and watch all the
just
festivities.
like a staycation,
yeah.
possibly, and just be somewhere.
I
And
like
just,
rent like a big, huge.
yeah, like
room
a
out.
suite and just chill, and whoever want to come through can. But if not, just chill and relax. Like, sometimes you want to get away for a hot second outside your own home. You
Yeah,
know,
and I want to bring the New Year in some good weather too,
Yeah, that
like
would be
Hawaii or even out of
nice. Oh,
out
you
of the
mean great
country.
weather.
Like yeah,
See, good weather right now might be Nashville. It ain't too cold in Nashville right
Bruh.
now. Great weather is Hawaii.
bro. Good man. When I went to Atlanta last weekend, I got there on Friday. When I tell you it was like 35, 40 degrees,
It was already cool.
I was freezing. I couldn't believe it. It was people that lived down near that had on coats. I
Yeah,
was like, oh, this some
Oh,
bullshit.
you know they had on coats down there. They
Bruh.
ain't used to it. But I can't say when you go somewhere that you think it's going to be warmer than when you're supposed
Yeah.
to be, and then you get there
Yeah.
and it's just as cold as home.
And the thing is, all I took down there was my little jacket, and jogging pants, and
oh yeah, you was real freezing. You,
Oh,
you
you
was
was
real
down there.
freezing.
so I stepped off the plane.
Playboy thought he was going to Hawaii.
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously, he thought it was Hawaii.
Man, I stepped off the plane like, the fuck is this? But it is what it is. That's one place I was not expecting to be as chilly as it was.
Everywhere's cold right now.
Yeah.
That's another reason I'll be in. So no matter what people do between the next couple of weeks, man, do it safely. There's a lot of craziness in these streets right now, so just do it safely. Keep your, be around your loved ones. If you staying in, stay in. Just have a blast with them. Make a little bit of food, chill out, throw some music on.
Yep.
Play some games. I'm too old to be in these streets out here trying to do the craziness. I mean, I'll work. Like I said, this year
You ain't got no job, Tommy.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I would work, but I'm saying I would DJ. This year is different. But any other time, I would try to work depending on what kind of party it was. Because I told y'all before, I'm selective on what, when people hit me up about stuff. I'm selective on stuff now, but go ahead.
No, I'm going to say, you made me think about something. I do have a tradition, though, for Christmas. First song I play is Donny Hathaway this Christmas.
Okay.
Every morning.
Is that the dopest one? Is that the dopest of all the
hell
black,
yeah.
our
And
R&B-ish
this
type of Christmas songs? Is that the dopest one?
I would say so. That's my favorite.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
it is.
It's the staple.
And it's only because, about my father used to be so petty because my mother and father were different backgrounds.
Yeah.
So him being petty was waking up the whole damn house every Christmas morning playing Donny Hathaway this Christmas. I mean, literally, you remember the old school record players, the ones that was about this big that had the record, all you heard was that's, to me, that's the
Shake a
ultimate.
hand, shake a hand.
Yeah. I think that is the ultimate one.
I think that's the ultimate Christmas song.
I think all day, excuse me, on Christmas, I'm gonna just be like, shake a hand, shake a hand.
Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. So that made me think about something because I think somebody had bought a candle for somebody this weekend, and I think the name of it was mistletoe or something like that. Do black people do that mistletoe stuff and you got to kiss under, or is that just TV? I don't know because I'm not a Christmas person. So is that real or is that TV?
I've got caught under mistletoe when we kissed.
Is it a G-rated story, PG-13, X-rated, or
Oh, it was like a real quick, like,
or after dark?
yeah.
story?
No. It was 2 p.m. 2 p.m.
Okay.
kiss.
Yeah, I thought that was always a fairy tale.
Yeah, I
type
thought that
thing.
was TV almost. I mean, I guess I know it's real because you see it
What
on
the
TV. But
fuck
I mean, do
kind
people,
of upbringing have
do
y'all
people?
had?
I didn't know people get under a mistletoe and then people like, oh, you got to kiss. I thought that was like Full House.
Right.
I didn't think that should happen for real.
Jesse Kasopoulos.
Yeah. Uncle Jesse,
and then Uncle Jesse,
and Lori or
and
whatever
Becky.
her name was. Oh,
Becky.
Yeah,
I think it was
yeah,
Becky.
Damn,
I
like,
didn't know.
and this is real. I know it's real because your eyebrows is up.
It's like, no,
didn't
for real.
know.
Nah. Look, I love my women, okay? But I have a strange feeling. My luck, if I try to do some shit like that, I probably get slapped
Oh, you mean like, oh, hey, we're under the
Mistletoe, they
yeah,
probably,
yeah, I know.
nigga. So I don't get. I've never seen nobody get kissed under a mistletoe.
Me neither. I've never seen
Ever.
it before ever.
Anybody in the feed? You ever seen somebody? You ever did the mistletoe
Not
thing?
take it to the feed.
I want to know. 'Cause
I've never seen it happen.
it would be surprising. That's a great question. It would be very surprising for me to see somebody in the feed be like, yeah.
I've kissed under the mistletoe. That's crazy.
All right.
You know.
We'll see. All right, what we got on the agenda today? You know, they always a little behind, so we'll see in a second if anybody's been kissing under the mistletoe. Can I start with something?
Mm-hmm.
It's a touch heavier, but it'll transition to something a little lighter. But it's just the dude from Ellen this week.
Oh my God,
Twitch.
Twitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know he. I don't even know what day it was. Was that Tuesday? I don't know. As I was in some work meetings, and then I saw as I was sitting there in the meeting, I was scrolling.
Yeah.
So it was either Tuesday or Wednesday.
I think it was Wednesday because I think I was at work when when my coworker asked me about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So he's 40. He was 40. Twitch is the guy. He was on. I think he was like a DJ. He was a dancer.
Dancer.
He was
a choreographer.
Yeah, choreographer. He
yeah.
was on the Ellen show. By me working from home the last couple of years or so, I've been able to watch it a lot more. And I watched Ellen a lot this past season.
he was on Step Up.
Yeah,
He was on Magic Mike.
I've heard. I read his bio. Yeah.
He was on Stump the Yard too.
Yeah.
The second one.
Okay. I didn't see that though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I mean, ain't nobody.
No, it wasn't as popular as the
Yeah,
first one
yeah,
at all.
I didn't-
You had to like scroll and
I didn't
catch
know they
it.
were still stumping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, he was. Dale said, "Let us know." Is at the top of the pile for him. Let us know. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. That's a good one.
But the Boys to Men version.
Yeah, oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to bust out, but then I decided,
Yeah, my throat-
my
you know,
vocals is yeah. but I was in the cold all weekend, so I shouldn't. I can't bless y'all with the vocals right now.
Yeah. No,
Bless y'all with the vocals.
But yeah, anyway, I'm sorry, but yeah, so yeah, he was 40 years old. Like I said, he was on. I got to watch the Ellen show a lot. I watched a lot of the last season because I was home and it was her last season of the show. But I mean, so he committed suicide on, I think it was Tuesday, because I think his wife said he left the house on Monday, and then Tuesday she went to the police department, and then that's when the hotel or wherever he went to, supposedly it was a motel close by where they stayed that he went to or something like that. So it's just obviously RIP to him, condolences to his family and stuff like that. But it's just, it was a lot of stuff going on this week, and people were talking about, all the talk that usually happens when this happens, and it's the check on your strong friends and all these things and stuff like that or whatever. But it's just, I think this really highlighted how much people talk about checking on people and things like that. But it's just, you just don't know. I know everybody's saying, but you just really don't know what's going on. I mean, people looking at the TikToks and they're looking at them dancing and the happy life and stuff like that. It's just like, you don't know the inner turmoil that people are really going through at times. And I know it's easy to sit there and just be like thinking that people got it all together and they got it made and they got all these things or whatever. And it's just, now I was talking to Carlisha about it. Like, hell, your coworker that you think is the nicest person in the world and they help you every single time you need something done at the job or something like that, and they smile and all of a sudden they number one on the potluck and all things like that. Yeah, they might leave that shit every single day and go home and be miserable. Yeah. Like you literally don't know, and I think this is an important thing for people when you look at people and you think that everybody's life is made and you think that things are so sweet, or people look at couples and they think that these couples are so happy and these are goals and these people's lives, their lifestyle is like your goals and things like that. And it's like, no, you got to find your own goals and your own happiness and things like that, because it's, again, looking at that, you don't know what people are going through. And,
yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't cut you off, brainstorm.
No, I was wrapping up anyway.
I mean, I was talking with a very close friend of mine earlier this week, and I'm transparent, man, and I don't really care about what people may think or feel. I've been down that road before, as far as like not knowing if I wanted to exist anymore. You know what I'm saying? I've been in that situation. Sometimes, like a person like me with my kind of personality could be signs of reaching out for help with different stuff. Sometimes we just look at it like, oh, what's wrong with Playboy? Or not trying to make it about me, but just using myself as an example. Sometimes you don't know what could be going on inside a person or why a person may be so emotional or so, because they may be dealing with some inner stuff that you have no clue about. But the reality is, the biggest thing about this, what it opened my eyes to, is that being a person that has issues with different things emotionally, you got to get some help, man. That's what I would push the narrative, as far as the narrative, as far as this whole situation. You have to want to reach out to get some help from professionals or somebody to talk to. You know what I mean? Because depression is real, man. Like that, and sometimes you don't even know that you're depressed for real. You don't even know. And I don't know the whole ins and outs of his situation, but he left a suicide note.
Oh, I stopped going back and looking at the story.
I was just reading the article. He left a note, but I guess in the room where he was at or whatever. It's like, think about different people that we've seen as far as celebrities. Robin Williams. I thought that dude was one of the funniest motherfuckers on earth. Never knew that he would be in that situation. But that's the hard part about it. You never know what somebody is going through. That's why even if they strong or weak or whatever the case may be, that's how I look at it. Just check on your loved ones, period. It could take 5 seconds. Hey, just seeing how you doing. Anything on your mind? What's going on with you? Anything, because you never know how much that could mean. Like, I keep it 100. Like, even with what you, I would call you easy. Even with you lease. Like, I've had a situation where, I reached out to her just having a conversation, and the conversation she had with me was a total breakthrough for me. You know what I mean? Like, I literally had to text her back, like, man, thank you. Thank you for talking to me, because I've been going through some shit, for real. But sometimes just a 5, 10, 15-minute conversation can be everything to a person. Everything. That's all I got to say about that.
I get it. Nothing. You good?
No, I got some. I mean, shit. It's heavy, but shit, me too. Like, unfortunately, especially I think the hardest time for me to really stay here was when me and my mom was evicted post-stroke. And I had to figure out where me and her was going to lay our head or whatever. And I just was like, I am the worst daughter ever.
I know what you're saying.
And I just was like, why even do this? But when you think about the people that's going to be affected by your decision.
Exactly.
You like, come hook or crook, I got to figure this thing out. For real. And at the end of the day, people who do just make that decision or whatever, I don't look at them no type of way. I hate when people say, oh, they selfish. No, I don't think that they're selfish. I think that at the end of the day, if they ain't have it in them, they just ain't have it in them.
It's a mental thing too.
But I would hope that they find it, but if they don't,
It's a tough situation. That type of situation, of course, could go through your mind at different times, right? You could think about it, right? But that situation, I think, at different times takes a split-second situation, depending on how you feeling at that time. That's just my opinion on it. Like, some people plan that type of stuff within them leading up to that, them hours leading up to that. But you got some people that's just like, you know what? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But either way it go, man, I just encourage everybody just to, if you are dealing with something, hey, look, I'll tell you right now, after the show, y'all can get my number. You can call me, God damn it. I don't care if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. Call me. Because I know how it feels to feel down and feel like, you know what?
Check out.
I don't really care no more. You know what I'm saying? But that is one thing that you did say that is very important to me. And that's one of the first things I mentioned in conversation is the fact of my babies. Like, sometimes it just be like, damn. And then I just be like, boom. Parker, Layton, Parker. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I really, or not even just talking about suicide. I'm saying in regards to just life in general being
Sometimes
down.
you just be like, fuck it with life. And not like you said, not that far, but just like, why am I trying to go do this one little thing, something like that? But life keeps smacking me in the face or something like that.
Yeah, like I said, at times you can really be in a situation in life where you going through so much at once, it's like hitting you all at once. It's like you catching combinations, you turning right, boom, turning left, and everything just fucking happened. You just be like, you know what, man? you never know, that half hour that you could have went to that interview may change your whole life. Like after the show, I'll share some shit with y'all that was really like crazy. But you never know, man. So, but just, all I got to say is I know he had children, man, a wife. All I can say is my condolences to his wife and children, man. And especially, to all three of them. I don't even want to single nobody out. Just his family in general.
People that was affected by it, everything.
Yeah, friends, fans, everybody, because you never know. But the reality is, I just, really want to say to anybody that's dealing with anything or going through something or have had those type of thoughts or even just going through, a hard time in life right now, man, it's going to be okay. Continue. I'll say it because I still feel this way. Continue to, pray about your situation, man, and, take it out your hands, man, because the reality is I've learned over the years that you can't do this shit by yourself. You cannot do it by yourself, man. You may think you can. It may seem like it's going good on your own, but can't do it by yourself, man. Why struggle on your own when you got a higher power that can help you with it, man? Period. So, peace is rest in peace to Twitch, man.
I will say the last thing I said on Twitter, we had a Facebook friend we went to school with. She had a post about depression and stuff, and she was talking about like the people that do the copy and paste stuff. Check on your friends, check on your just that. She's like, make sure that when you paste in that stuff that you're prepared to also be able to sit there and receive that in case somebody do make that phone call. Because the whole thing of, like she was saying, just to be like, because she was speaking from a person that's I think has dealt with some depression. To speak from the place of, you'll be fine, you'll get through it, you strong. It's like that shit don't help in a lot of ways. It's like that ain't an answer for stuff. It's like sometimes you need to sit there and I was just looking at the feed and people talking about it. And people was just sitting there like, yeah, like sometimes it's more than that. Sometimes it's just, hey, how are you doing? That might be big. Hey, do you need something? I'm gonna bring some food over to you. I'm just. Have you ate today? Right. I'm gonna bring this over to you. There's like little stuff like that goes a long way when people are dealing with depression and stuff like that. So I found that to be interesting. And then I also found there was one person, like to the one point you made too. There was also somebody in that same feed talking about the fact that they've known 3 people around them that's committed suicide. And she said on one person, she was the last person they talked to. Yeah. Like they called him like out the blue and was just like, I just want to catch up or whatever. And they talked for like an hour. He said, all right, I'm getting tired or whatever. He had took like pills and drank alcohol. Him saying he was getting tired.
Yeah, he probably
was him literally getting tired from taking that stuff and things like that. And it was just, but she had, just the laundry list of what stuff that she's known people that left the whole, like you said, the whole list of things. They get all their affairs in order and do this and do this. And she's read stories of people who do stuff and they plan out. Just it's crazy. We don't wrap our minds around it because, luckily or hopefully none of us are in that space to be even looking at something like that. So it's harder for us to wrap our minds around. But when people are in that area, it's a tough thing. So I want to point that one part out, that when you extend those offers to people and say, hey, you can call me and things like that, be prepared to sit there and actually give that give that ear.
I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna just say this real quick. I didn't want to single you out. I want to say publicly, not only you, but Brainstorm, Dev, Titan, Maz. I've had situations where y'all all have been there for me to vent on different shit. So I just wanted to put that out there. That's all I want to say.
We've all vented.
And I appreciate it. Seriously, I appreciate it. It's been because we've had times where we've had hour and a half conversations.
This show is a therapy sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes post show we sit up here and have a conversation for an
DJ
hour
Pooh,
and a half. Things like that. Or we sit on the phone and we on the phone for an hour and a half, 2 hours and stuff like that. Like we just got to be prepared to do that sometimes. And people got to also understand too that, like you said, it's not bad to reach out for help. Most of us, if we got a job, most of us, or with our employers, we get that insurance. It covers. It may not cover it 100%, but it does cover a bulk of it. You have EAPs at work. Yeah. Your employee assistance programs where you can talk to people and stuff like that. So there's help out there. Obviously, these days, therapy and stuff like that doesn't have the stigma attached to it that it used to have.
Right.
So it's just. I'm an advocate for therapy. That's why I've done it, and it's just, I always say that we all can talk to somebody because with our backgrounds and where we grew up, we all have PTSD in some way, shape, form, or another. Definitely. So any of us that come from the backgrounds that we all come from, we could all use some therapy, right. So just don't be afraid to do that, y'all. And then at the end of the day, y'all, remember that, you got us to get you out of some dark places.
Yeah, for sure.
You can always we always laugh about, things on the show, but you probably thinking about the one thing I was just thinking about, in our early days of doing the show when we was talking about mental health and stuff, and we had a guy reach out to us and was just like somebody we didn't know, somebody in a whole nother state, and was just like, yo, he was glad he was listening to our episode. He had been going through things. He enjoyed listening to us and things like that. So it's like, yo, nobody's ever completely alone. And I wish if I'd have did homework, I'd have actually had numbers to really throw out there. If you could call people and stuff like that, maybe I'll throw it into the show stuff at the end, when it goes out, things like that. But nobody's ever completely alone, so you can pick up the phone and call someone or anything.
Yeah. And that's why I put on my post for, was it Friday or Thursday? I'm going to get back to you because I knew you had something to say. But that's why I put my post out. And and shout out to DJ Pooh, too. Me and him had conversations and all types of stuff. Man, I just got to shout out all my people because it's been individual times with all of y'all and that's why I put out my post on like Thursday. I can't remember which day it was. I'm like, I have the most amazing friends, brothers, sisters, family, period. Because look, you say you're talking about dark days, like it's been some days. I'm going to make you think about that one song that got that going around on Instagram, that one old man singing, I Won't Complain, that old man? Mm-hmm. You know what song I'm talking about? When he be in the car singing? That's, I see that song, and you know how I am. I watch that video at least 100 times a day. Mm-hmm. Like I would purposely just go to it, just to be like,
you need a reset.
Yeah, like a reset. You know what I'm saying? But what was you gonna say though? I didn't mean to cut you off the time. But.
No, when you extend yourself and say, if you ever need anything or whatever, you're gonna let me know. Be ready
to receive it. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, a great friend of mine, like real close friend of mine, whatever, just lost her husband. Mm-hmm. And of course I said, if you need anything or whatever, let me know. I was working, like I said, them 6 14-hour shifts. Mm-hmm. And she hit me, was like, please come over, the family over here, whatever, tell us some jokes, make us laugh. I had just got off an hour ago. And I'm tired as shit. And I said, fuck it. You got to be ready to deliver. When you say, I got you, you got to be ready to get somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, took my shower, got dressed, whatever, went over there. And, we was talking and I was like, all right, I'm about to, get up and get ready to leave. He's like, no, you got to stay this and that. I'm like, I have to work in the morning. Right. She's like, no, just stay. So I stayed a little bit longer, whatever. And then I finally was able to ease it out. But be ready. Be ready when you extend yourself.
Yeah. Another thing I'm thinking about, too? That's a good point. Just real quick, because I know we're going to transition. But to those that may be lit, because like you said, the one with the guy that was listening to the show, we didn't even know it. Because not only do we have people on this live feed, but we got people that's going to listen to on Tuesday, or different things, period.
Throughout the week. Yeah.
Do not, to all the people that may be going through something, and this is something I had to overcome, do not feel ashamed or afraid or feel like you weak to show emotion and to reach out to people and let them know that you taking a beating or that something is going on with you, period. I had to climb that mountain myself. Because sometimes you're going through shit and you just want to be like, oh, especially, not saying as a man, but speaking specifically because I am a man. We're men. Sometimes you would sit back like, oh, I can handle it on my own. I'm cool. I don't need no help. I get over it. Because as a man, you sit back, you're expected to just deal with it. I don't feel that way. And why should I? If you have people that you love, that say they love you, that care about you, why wouldn't you help me? Why wouldn't you be there for me? You know what I'm saying? And not saying being there for you may not necessarily even be a conversation. It could just be a text saying, I know you're going through it, bro. I know you're going through it, sis. I'm here for you. Keep your head up. It could be just something simple as keep your head up. But under no circumstances should you feel weak or feel like you're less than because you're going through emotional issues. That's all I got to say about that.
Okay. All right, we'll transition a bit. So I will say this much. Seeing that had me thinking about another big story that's been in the news this week with the Megan Thee Stallion stuff. And I know y'all might say why, but it's just the fact that I know we got our jokes about it. So let me just say this. Let me sit this part to the side. It's easy for us to sit here and make our jokes and things about that, obviously, because some of them are just there and it's easy. I've seen memes out there that's been funny and stuff like that. It's easy to do. So let's put that to the side. We know we can do that. But like I was looking at that this week, like the thing with the Twitch stuff, and I'm looking at the Meg stuff, and it's just like, I personally haven't had a bunch of appetite for the story from the beginning. Now, It's good for us, you know, and people that do stuff
Right.
that we do because it gives us a ton of stuff to talk about from a lot of different directions. It's just people. This one then got so dirty in a sense, like the whole story in a sense, and it's just like on a week when I'm sitting and watching like something that happened with Twitch, and it's just like, could you imagine being Meg, who obviously we don't know her or nothing like that, but can you imagine being a person that something happens to, no matter what happened in that car, who shot her, no matter what happens. Every day you go on social media, they talking about you, and they talking about what went on in that car, and who shot you, and who didn't shoot you, and who this, and how you didn't do that, and how you a liar, how you a hoe, who did you fuck, who did you do this, and it's like, and it's just like every day. Do you know how much that probably fucks with your mental? You know, and that when I thought about that happening this week, and then the other stuff, because the trial shit is obviously going on, and it's been in the news all week. And I was just like, you wonder sometimes why people, especially celebrities, are just like, yo, leave me the fuck alone, because it's just like, we can discuss it, because I'm not saying we can't discuss it. You know, obviously it's a lot of stuff. That trial is really crazy. You can't get on anywhere, Instagram, Twitter, anything like that without seeing something about it. All the testimony and stuff like that is crazy. I got my theories on it. I'm pretty sure everybody else do too. But like I said, I thought that was a interesting kind of correlation when it's like, you can see why people be crazy sometimes, because I couldn't imagine being heard. It's like every time I get online, you got how many millions of people calling you a hoe, telling you a liar, telling you this, and no matter what, at the end of the day, no matter what, you did get shot by somebody in this car. There's only 2 people in this car.
Right. They were saying, I think I was reading where in court they were saying that the testing showed that Tory Lanez didn't have gun residue on him.
Nah, I saw that they both had it on.
They both had it?
That's what I'm saying. That's what
Okay.
I read an article that they both tested positive for the gun residue.
It's gonna be interesting, man.
And then just the changed stories and all that stuff.
Because they were saying in the testimony previously in a statement, she said she didn't have sex with him, and then it came out and said, you know, in court that she did.
Yeah, and then also I think she originally testified that he was the one that shot her, and then she changed that stuff up, and supposedly somebody that was supposed to testify, I guess next week, is missing now, and it's just like it's just too much going on, and I like I said, it's just this one just feels dirty to me, man. It's I don't know, man. It's the news right now. It's in pop culture is one of the biggest stories, even though it happened. The actual shooting happened a year ago, a year plus ago,
Something like that.
You know. But the actual story of the trial is like one of the biggest things that's going on, and one of the biggest stories of the year.
Yeah. Okay. On the flip side, then, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
With you saying that you have to, as a celebrity, you can see why they go crazy over different stuff and this and that. Do you think as a celebrity, when you going into that field, that you should be prepared for that type of stuff?
I think that you have to be a strong individual to like not really give a half or a whole fuck about what anybody got to say about you, because there's always going to be somebody saying something. And like, to be quite honest, I'm not even medium, let alone big right now, and people got stuff to say about me.
Right.
And what I got going on. But it's just so crazy because it's like, we know, we can think of at least 3 individuals off the top of our head who done caught more bodies in 2022 than Meg Thee Stallion. But because they ain't Meg Thee Stallion, they don't really get like that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, she is single. Like, she was single. Don't get me wrong, whatever. She was doing her or whatever. Lori Harvey, same thing or whatever. Like, I think Lori Harvey got some type of little non-disclosure agreement.
She does. NDAs.
Yeah.
Before they go out with her. Yeah.
And if you break it, it's $1 million. Everybody was saying that's crazy. Well, guess what? She not messing with nobody who ain't got $1 million. Like, that's just
number
what
one.
it is.
Right. And then number 2, how other than people calling her a hoe because she dates people,
Yeah.
what have you heard about her?
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Like, legit.
For
What
real.
have you heard about her? So why y'all mad?
Right.
So that's why I'm like, I feel like at the end of the day, society, it's like white privilege, black entitlement, society's entitlement. I don't even know. I don't even know what to put on it. Like, for real. It's like, society feels entitled to be in people's business for real. What are you laughing at?
Dev said, ain't nobody talking about you, Release.
I was getting ready to say real quick, Dev. Shout out to the brother. Just looking at his comments, he said, "What really happened matters. Let me accuse you of shooting somebody and see how you feel, and you were really innocent. Yeah, right. I'm going at the liar's neck. I get you. I feel you on that.
I 100% agree with Dev on that.
Yeah.
But my thing is, then that means if she said that Tory shot her, that means Tory should be going at everybody's nets. Tory should be out there to get his innocence or whatever. Not the 100,000 people, the 100 million people online calling Meg a hoe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she slept with a nigga or two people or something like who cares? Who cares? How many niggas have y'all slept with this year?
Yeah.
Like let's be real about it.
We don't have to, not this way.
Non-disclosure agreement.
But yeah, he's right. He's right on that. Yeah.
I get it. Let me see. What else he say? Oh yeah, and by the way, ain't nobody talking about you, Ulysses.
Carlisha said, shut up. Carlisha said, check your phone, Mr. Storm.
I got it.
Man. Well, yeah, man. Oh yeah, that is true. He said I heard that she lied on a black man about shooting her. That whole situation is just weird to me. So I get what you say. The whole situation is weird. I just
feel like if society wasn't in certain celebrities' business, things would be different. Like for I think Chris Brown and Rihanna will still be together. Honestly. I mean, but because they are who they are,
you in the limelight, man,
and the brands that they represent,
right?
They gotta handle things a certain type of way.
Yeah.
I mean, I do feel like if you bringing up them two, it's not to say nothing about being how horrible the whole incident was. Things can have nuance. We can say stuff. Let's get that out. We can say stuff with nuance or whatever. Their age played a lot into that, in a sense. It was easy for media to talk about them and drive stuff into particular narratives. And look, that whole incident, we're not talking to the incident, but that whole incident led to a catapult in one person's career. Let's just be honest. I'm not saying Rihanna's not talented, nothing like that. I'm just saying it helped lead to a catapult in her career, and Chris's went away for quite some time.
Shit, he's still catching.
No, I mean,
about it.
yeah, he still does. Now he's survived. He's been able to rebound. He's been able to, I guess he still had issues after that too. With some suckers. I think he had some issues with Karrueche.
Yeah,
I think, but it's just. He's been able to, I guess, from what we can tell from the outside looking in, he's been able to kind of rebound and I guess get his life right and things like that. And his career wasn't, completely over and things like that. So, I mean, I get what you're saying with that. I'm trying to, I know.
He actually rebounded. When I thought his first official rebound tour started, do y'all remember when he did Man in the Mirror at the BET Awards and he was crying? Uh-huh. That was his official, okay, look, I'm sorry, goddammit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, forgive me. Like, and but like you said too, the age was, he was young. Shit. Look, when you in a situation and you got Rihanna saying, that's why you can't dance. That type of situation.
See? What did he say? Who was that? Yeah. What comedian was that?
D-Ray Davis.
Okay, yeah.
That's why you can't dance.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, they was young, man. So, it's Hollywood, all type. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. It's, yeah, man. Look, it's at the end of the day, look, this trial is going to be over at some point soon. I got a feeling it's going to somehow wind up in a mistrial.
Yeah, probably.
Some way, shape, or form. It's going to be in a mistrial, and then we're going to be going through this whole types of thing at another point soon. Yeah, like I said, I'm not arguing against nothing that Dev said. He did say that that they both tested positive for DNA, but not gun residue, and then that she only.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
The girl was the only one that had gun residue. So yeah.
So if that's the case, did she shoot her? It sounded like a case of maybe being jealous or something, man, and somebody getting upset.
It could have look. This could have been easily her being jealous because Meg and him was fucking, and then she fucked him too or something like that. It could have been that.
I heard that basically everybody that Meg was with, her friend was with first, and Meg was coming after basically the friends like dudes after she done messed around with them. So I just want to know who said dance, bitch.
Yeah, see, from what I read,
that shit
from the testimony, they said Tory screamed that before he shot. That's what they said. That's what they said.
Was he a mobster or some shit?
He said that somebody screamed "dance, bitch" and then shot her at her feet. I'm telling you. Yeah. I'm just saying. Look, see, this is why we gotta wait for this to be. It's just.
Well, I know because that was said, and I want to know who said it.
Right. Dance, bitch. I can only imagine. I'm just imagining it in my head visually. Just, oh, that's funny. Yeah, I didn't know that.
See, we all got some of this because Carlicia was like, she thought that they both had gunpowder, but the DNA was inconclusive. I don't know. Look,
I can't remember.
One of them. Like, at the end of the day, I think it's going to be. I think somehow it's going to wind up being in a mistrial, and it's just going to be weird.
It ain't funny. Is it not? But you know, my people. It's always got to be a Negro that's got to say some shit. I was watching a video of Meg coming inside the courtroom, and all of a sudden it got quiet. All you heard was, Meg, why you lying on that man? It was so hilarious.
Yeah, black people always got to do the most.
And you know the voice. You knew it was a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Why you lying on that man?
Oh, but women do it too. Remember, what was it, 3 weeks ago, Obama was speaking right before the midterm elections, and he was somewhere in Detroit, and some lady yelled out, and it's like, "You so fine." Y'all didn't see that video?
I ain't see it.
Yeah. Oh my God! And he turned around, and he started laughing about it. Oh yeah, that was like a month ago or something like that.
You know how we do, man. We don't give a fuck. Just like at graduations, they be saying, "Hold your applause to the end."
Black people ain't held no nothing at a graduation ever.
I think it was on either one celebrity's page or the Shade Room or something like that, but it came in my feed where a football player had won or did something or whatever. His auntie had came up and was like, "Woo!" And he was like, "Chill out, auntie," auntie chill or something like that, whatever. And he continued the interview.
Oh, I seen it. He's on the street. Was he on the street? Oh, I'm thinking about different.
I said football player.
Oh, football player. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the news camera guy that was on the street and his mama rolled up in the car. That was a whole nother.
What?
Yeah, he looked like the camera like, Ma. It was funny. You got to see it.
All right. So where we at for the week? One of y'all had a situation out here that we was going to discuss something, right?
It was you.
Yes. So, can I play the audio?
That was long. I was thinking about it as she was playing. I'm like, that's kind of long.
We'll wait till Dev is back and we'll put it up on the.
Okay. It might be easier to do it that way. Okay. All right. Well, we got a couple of things we can get into.
We was talking about some stuff that happened in 2022.
Oh yeah, I forgot this is people. This is the last show of the year. Again, since we're not going to be here next week. So I want to ask y'all, what was we just talked about one of the big stories this year. Obviously, it's this trial that's going on. Like, what's something big about this year that y'all ain't going to forget about? I think probably the biggest thing that, in a sense, it had gone away until recently when this movie came out was the Will Smith slap on Chris Rock. Yeah. I think that was probably one of the most talked about moments of the year because you had to talk about the slap. Mm-hmm. First, we had the whole steps of the shit. Like, remember, we sit here on a Sunday doing the show. We get home. I'm like, oh shit, the Oscar shit's on. Yeah. By the time I turn it on, people talking about, oh shit, I missed the actual slap. And I'm like, oh, that shit ain't real. I mean, the whole thing of what did it happen? Was it real? Then you got the clips coming out from like the overseas feed where he was yelling. It's like, oh, this shit was real. It wasn't fake. Then everything that happened after that, I think that's obviously one of the top. Then you have to talk to everybody you know about the slap. Yeah. You have to ask people that, then we have to ask people. We have to ask our resident comedian about it. Every comedian probably had to put a little thing in
disclaimer,
a little disclaimer. Yeah. You better not run up on this stage. So say everybody had to do that and stuff. Then people act like it was going to be really be a big huge thing that everybody was going to be getting ran up on. I mean, I know the dude didn't run up on Dave Chappelle.
I don't condone what happened. I don't agree with what happened. But was it hilarious? Yes.
Yes.
I kid you not. My good friend Taylor Taylor Whaler TV. She had the best joke ever. She said Will Smith walked up to Chris and was like, "In West Philadelphia, born and raised."
Right. Sometimes you forget he's a nigga from West Philly.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But I just feel like if they were regular black individuals, they probably would have been having drinks at the end of the night. Like, you know what, bro? I'm sorry. I just, got out of pocket this and that, whatever. Like, they would have swabbled it out and then been like, oh, some.
If there was regular individuals, it would have been hands thrown. It
would have been thrown right there.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Because, like Charlie Murphy said, nigga, even when slapping was fashionable,
Yeah, right.
somebody had to go.
Exactly.
Nigga, somebody had to go. Like, that's what made me think it wasn't like, real at the time. But at the same time, you got to realize in that same breath that money and stuff and contracts and different stuff is involved. Different. So Chris had to maintain his composure and be like, okay, but there's no way probably it wouldn't have been a situation after the fact. It'd have been like, commercial, nigga.
Nah.
Go to commercial now.
Like the dude, but his wife, when they went to a commercial and they came back, there was 2 chairs.
Oh, yeah, a couple weeks ago? Yeah. That Dale played it. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Did you tell him to keep his name out your mouth? My man slammed the phone down.
Right.
Oh, yeah, y'all right.
Yeah,
y'all right.
that's, man. Like I said, though, somebody had to go. That's just how it happened. You don't slap a man, okay?
Yeah.
That just don't happen.
Yeah.
It's something, I don't care if you lose the fight. It's go time. Like, you can't just smack somebody in the face and just walk away that smooth, too. You see the GQ walk?
And
he just turned around like...
He did like George Jefferson stroll away, didn't he? That's why I thought it was a joke, because it's like he was just strolling away. Like I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't think Will Smith knew what he was going to do when he walked up to Chris. I really don't.
I have.
The way he came from the hip.
He didn't have a full rotation at the end.
Exactly. He ain't like really square off. You know what I'm saying?
That you could tell that was training involved in that. That was like
It was
that
like
was an MMA term.
Yeah. He was like, that's why it looked so staged. It was like he was thinking about it the whole time he was walking up there. Even as he was winding up, he's like, do I really want to do
Exactly.
this?
He probably was walking up like, I'm about to slap
I'm
this
up
nigga.
here now.
I got to do
But
it
then
now.
somebody had also mentioned that King Richard slapped people or something like that. Or I don't know.
Oh, you talking about that movie?
his father,
Yeah.
Richard Williams. I don't know. That was a good movie though.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got? What else was big from the year? I think, like I said, that was the biggest story.
What was your biggest highlight? Personal highlight for
Personal?
yourselves? I mean, you.
I'm getting engaged. If I say anything,
She tried to set you
of it, she sure did. She sure the fuck did.
He tried to get you.
Hey, look, Carlisha, abort. Carlisha, abort. Carlisha, abort.
When I got home.
And look, she was in mid bite at the crib, like, I know this nigga better. I know.
Come on now, come on. I wasn't born yesterday. All right, damn it.
Carlisha,
No, but it is. For him. I know it for a fact.
Yeah. But getting engaged, that whole everything around that, the Aruba trip and everything like that was dope. And then
Still one of the dopest moments I ever seen get caught on camera.
yeah,
bro.
we've been having to go through all the interviews
Dope.
lately. We interviewing with people for cakes and like little consultations and who else was it? Was it not a photographer? Somebody else.
Oh, is she doing?
But we got it. What we have to do is give our story all the time. So it's like we tell the story how you met and all these things.
The engagement,
Yeah.
I wonder if she is already hip to the bridal convention. I believe.
She's been to them.
Okay.
She's been to bridal shows and yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
We're not going there.
Right.
We'll talk about
Right.
but like I said, so we've been having to tell our story. But yeah, I wasn't gonna have any other answer other than that.
Right.
Come on now. Could you imagine me trying to walk my ass in the house tonight?
Like-
So that football game was
I
the
was about
highlight
to say,
of
Ohio
your
State is
So
some
Ohio State beat Michigan was the highlight of. Oh, okay. All right.
your shit.
Oh, yeah.
And
Get the fuck out of here.
Ella. And
She tried to set me up for the move.
and she moved down to Cleveland.
Yeah. Come on now. All right. What about y'all? Which one of y'all want to go? Y'all personal highlight?
I'll just be quick. I mean, and I don't be trying to bring down nothing. And this ain't a down thing. But like I was talking about before, I'm gonna say the highlight for me for the past year was my surgery. December 15th, a couple days ago, marked the whole year since my colon surgery and everything. But it's a good thing because made it through that shit.
Yeah.
Feel the best I ever felt. Glad I was able to, I'm always plugging in the black man, go get yourself checked type thing. So that, and I'm going to say, I'm going to just say having the courage to jump off a cliff. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you got to do stuff.
He joined the cartel.
Right. Just call me Gonzalez. No. From here on out, refer to me as Gonzalez. No, but being able to, sometimes you got to go through shit and take chances to fall down to reevaluate the whole situation and see it like, okay, this what I probably need to do next. This what I need to do next. Okay, I see where I fail right here. Let me do this, tweak this way. Kind of how we do on the boards when we DJing. Okay, I need to turn that down, that mixer real quick. Let me turn this way. Let me lower this a little bit. You know what I mean? So I'm going to just say overall, I think this year was me learning myself. That would be my biggest thing. Me learning myself and still learning myself, of course. We always going, But I would say that for the most part. And then, my aunt passed, and that was a big thing. That's, but other than that, just getting happy, man. And highlight for real, I'm going to be 100. Y'all, you at least been hitting fucking Cleveland scene with comedy all fucking year. Seemed like damn near every other day. Shout out to her. Your engagement. Shout out to Deb with his thing as far as being dean, assistant dean at his school. So I'm going to just say us as a team, too. Just period. We always have ups and downs, but, man, like I say, man, when you fall back down, it's only a setup to get the fuck back up. And just perseverance would be the biggest thing for this year for me.
Okay.
Yep.
If Dev listening, hopefully he'll type in his personal accomplishment, his biggest one for the year, so we can share it with the group, people that'll be listening throughout the week. Ulysses, what's yours?
Everybody, put y'all highlights of y'all 2022.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody.
And being able to take my daughter to her first ever daddy walk to school. That's a big highlight for me, too. Sorry about that. PK, I love you, baby.
That's what's up.
Highlight of the year. Shit.
I mean, we've been talking for 15 minutes.
Employment.
Not one highlight that popped in her head in 15 minutes.
No.
She got to take a deep breath.
For real, shit. My employment. Yeah. That. I would say a highlight for me, for real, was probably doing part of R&B.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the show highlight.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's the show highlight, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Part of R&B, let me look at myself for the first time for real. Because, like, it gave me opportunity to deliver my best self in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoyed it. I look forward to it, and shout out to Paco.
Yeah, absolutely.
For Paco for capturing the pictures of me, Dea for editing them, and just DMST for having me in the opportunity.
Yeah.
Because I was dealing with a lot of stuff like personally, and it was just like a time for me to feel good about myself.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Part of R&B, probably.
I will say that,
Oh wait.
I'm sorry. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. How dare I not say this? I almost dropped the ball. I kind of did drop the ball. My bad. My best friend getting married, and me helping with that.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Shout out to Dominique and Dahlia. Ask you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that part in R&B. Yeah, but go ahead, Brainstorm.
No, I was gonna say I was gonna throw Deb's in there because Deb put in there. He said 11 years of marriage.
Absolutely, bro.
And he said it's a dope ride. 11 going on 12.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Yeah. Celebrate that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Look, we don't. That's what I'm talking about, man. We don't enough about love and you know what I mean? I love that, man. We lack that a lot in our community as far as expressing love for one another, and so that's dope, man. But to piggyback
You know
what you
what?
no.
Go ahead now. Go ahead.
No.
No,
To
you
piggyback
go.
off of what you
No,
said.
you go.
No, to piggyback off of what you said.
Y'all doing the meme of what the internet thing with Diddy and who is it? Diddy and what's going to be looking at each other like who's gonna go first? Who is it? Diddy and who? Who's the other thirsty person he be staring at in that little thing?
It was like a fake Odell Beckham.
I thought. I mean, is it Odell Beckham?
It's
I know it looked like him.
I know it was a fake one. I think it was like a
Okay.
comedian like impersonating him or something.
Okay.
Like that.
All right. But go ahead. Yeah.
But I was gonna just piggyback off of what she said as far as the pod and R&B. Y'all don't even know, like she just said, what it meant for me. Man, y'all don't know personally the preparation I went through myself as far as like for pod and R&B. Like I was treating this shit like we was, in my head, like we was getting ready to perform in front of 20,000 people. That's how I felt. Like I felt that good about what we was doing, man. Mm-hmm. Like, and to actually pull it off and have people fuck with us. I'm gonna say another thing is to the fans, to the people, to our friends that supported us throughout that pod and R&B and coming and just fucking with us for real. I'm gonna say that's the highlight off piggyback of what you said.
Mm-hmm. On that vein too, real quick, let's just do a quick shout out because it is the last show of the year. Quick shout out to the people we've worked with this year.
Yeah,
say thank you to them. I mean, like you said, thank you to Paco. He does the pictures.
Positive Escape.
When we do
Kim.
the events.
Yeah.
Thank you to Kim at Positive Escape. I mean, to be honest, the shit wouldn't be happening without the venue. And I mean, I know, and it's we hate that we couldn't do the help and partner with the New Year's Eve thing. And again, if y'all are available, if you're looking for a place to go on New Year's Eve, go to Positive Escape. Go to their IG and their ticket information is on there. But I said we wouldn't even be able to do it without the venue. Her opening the doors to us and letting us come in there.
On love.
Yeah, on love.
Yeah, just on love, man.
Yeah,
for real.
So shout out to her and shout out to Positive Escape. The people we've worked with. I mean, we've been to a couple. I mean, shout out to Young Sean and Boy Toy. We did something with them this year with the video.
Yep.
The album release party.
The album release party. We did that with them. Then we do something with not Nazy Nay. It was what's her name? Flamin' D.
Flamin' D and Nazy Nay.
Yeah, we did the Stop the Violence.
Stop the
thing
Violence
with them
downtown.
Yep. So shout out to them for doing
Cleveland
that stuff
Comedy
we did with
Scene.
them.
Year number 2 with the
Cleveland Comedy Festival.
Cleveland Comedy Festival. Shout out to Steve Guy and all of those and all of them.
We killed that, by the way.
So we've gotten out the studio and got to do some different things with people. Shout out to Curvy Girl CEO. Is that?
Yep. Curvy Girl CEO. Curvy CEO.
She's been here she's been up here a couple times, and we pulled up at her event.
Lil Banks.
Mm-hmm.
He did a Dope Minds up here too, and he was doing a lot with the Ohio Entertainment Awards and a couple other things, whatever. That's Kirby friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to forget about Dev, his produced album with Kat Danielle coming out very soon. He produced the whole album.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations to our own DMST Zone for that great venture, that great situation, because it is dope. Mm-hmm. It is very dope.
And you know what? I think I'm gonna put this out here, and I'm gonna I guess put it as one of my accolades for the year. I helped shout out to Spike Lee. He put out a comedy special on Tubi, Mommy Lulu's tour. I helped, on the back scenes of that. I was his Bruno Mars, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, his T-Pain, because Bruno Mars won. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Well, I got a question. Well, unless you got something else. I got a question related.
LTC too. Shout out to them. They still do their show up here.
Yep.
So shout out to them with the stuff they've been doing. I think that's everybody we work with, and if we've missed anyone, it's nothing personal. Yeah. But we really do thank everybody.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
So that leads me to this. And to anybody in the feed, feel free in the feed, man, to comment. So I'm gonna ask this in particular for y'all in the feed, but y'all that's sitting here in the room as well.
Hold on, wait, before you do that, because Leah did say ditto to Dev, also turning 40 and a new job and traveling to Paris and Barcelona.
Hell yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah, she did.
Hell yeah.
She was gone.
Hey, Carlicia said, beautiful, love it. Hope we will accomplish that and you all continue to flourish.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say this. That leads me to my question. What's your expectations for 2023, man? What y'all looking forward to?
I'm gonna be broke because I'm getting married. I'm gonna be broke.
And said broke, nigga.
So next year might be the y'all know I never had ramen noodles before. Next year might be the first year I have ramen noodles. I'm gonna be broke.
Yeah, we supposed to give him a cut. Remember?
Hey, I can see. I know you know FaceTime. I can see FaceTime and Brainstorm right now. What's good, nigga? I can see that nigga right now.
Yeah, right.
Chilling.
Right.
Got a clear fruit like, yeah.
This nigga came with 18 different recipes for ramen by then. No, but so what would you say, y'all looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to actually finally getting off the market. I just got a feeling that I'm gonna be in a relationship, a real like
Speak that into
Dope.
existence.
Absolutely.
dope relationship.
Somebody that completes you.
Yes.
All right.
Martin say, you got me and I got you. What do you say with that?
Yeah, I knew he was coming.
Don't you feel good? Don't you feel?
Yeah.
For me, I already made my declaration. I've been speaking on it all week. 2023 for me is all about family. It's all about family. And when I mean family, I mean you, Dev, my kids, everybody down south, over there, and wherever they at. Family. That's all I'm focusing on. And myself, my health. Continue to, I want to, get better with my health. But family for me, 2023, man. I want to share the remaining time on this earth with the people I love the most, man. And so next year I want to go hard as far as hooking up with y'all, trying to do some, vacationing together, or, I don't care. What's that one spot? I was talking about it earlier. That one spot off in North Carolina that y'all went to, the cabins.
Oh, I didn't go.
Oh,
you must be talking about
John and them and Phil and them. Remember y'all went to a cabin like South Carolina?
We went to a cabin in Maryland.
Oh, that was Maryland. That's where it was.
But you might be thinking about the place south of us.
Yeah.
Oh God, why is it
Gatlinburg?
Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Is that what you're talking about?
No, it's something on the coast. Like,
oh, Dev went to the coast. Dev went to the Outer Banks because they rich.
Something like that, right?
They rich.
Right. I just want to get into stuff like that. Like,
that's a joke because I don't need nobody. I don't need them to be like, don't be talking about our money. I don't be talking about nobody's pockets. You know what I'm saying? They could be rich. They could not be rich. They could be eating ramen noodles like me. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I think 2023 for me is, I'm going to say this. I know I'm always extra long-winded, but family, health, and finally closing doors on situations. Okay. Stepping into my own happiness. Let's just say that. Okay. So those are the things I'm looking forward to in 2023.
Okay. What's I to say?
Brainstorms winning will be the highlight of the year. I can't wait. Oh yeah, and Corleisha will be there too.
Yeah. Bro, I just, you know what? It's like people every now and then I get asked. I know Corleisha asked me if I'm getting close. As it's getting closer, am I getting more nervous? And it's like, no, not yet. And I don't know how nervous I'm gonna get. I understand in my mind that once you get to that day, it's gonna be something completely different in your mind. But like right now, I guess it's just in a sense too far away to really be like, all right. To be really nervous about it. But, I mean, yeah, this shit is different. Man, I just went to Cincinnati for her family's Christmas thing and stuff. Like that's, like, I remember Dev talking about the one time he went to, around Leah's family, and it's like, he realized, oh, shit. Like I think they was either engaged at the time or they had just got married. It's like, oh, shit. Like, this is family now.
It's a big step.
And it's like, I kind of had that feeling a little bit this weekend where it's like, all right, I'm getting handed gifts and stuff. And it's like, oh, shit. I'm like part of the family and shit like that. It's just one of those things where it's so
surreal.
Yeah. So parts of it is there, but then it's like the actual ceremony and stuff. Yeah, that's still a little too far away right now for me to be like.
I'm gonna tell you. Look. I'm gonna tell you like this. Okay. 2 things gonna happen on that day. First of all,
you gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry.
You and Corleisha gonna be booing and her friends.
Hold on. So 3. Okay, that's 3. Then you just added 1. First of all, Brainstorm gonna come walking down the aisle like Michael Jackson from The Wiz.
I'm a moonwalk.
He's a moonwalk. And then 2, he don't think so, but that nigga's gonna cry. He's gonna cry. I'm telling you, bruh, you're gonna see her walking down looking beautiful with that music playing and be like, damn, this is my wife.
Well, betting is going to be legal in Ohio starting January 1st. What's the odds y'all can put on this right now? I'm not a crier, man.
No, but you never. Hey, look, I tell people all the time, never say never, nigga. I'm telling you, you'll be sitting right there. The moment, you may not be a crier, but the moment may be like, damn.
He gonna ugly cry. He gonna,
don't let Brian McKnight hit that note at the right time. And then you be sitting there like, I can see myself doing this now. It's okay, brother. It's okay.
Hey, I want all the groomsmen to have tissue in their pocket
I'm
somewhere.
I'm gonna need extra because I already know. So I already know what's gonna happen. When this nigga come down, I already know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a situation. I'm always emotional, so it's gonna be.
It's gonna be fun though. The whole thing is gonna be fun. I can't wait for everybody to be there and just the day. You know, they always say expect something on your wedding day, but you know it's you know I hopefully everything goes off mostly without a hitch, and you know you get through the ceremony and you know then you get to have fun at the reception. You know?
But I'll say this, man. Dev right, man. That is I would say for all of us too. That is a highlight I'm looking forward to. I mean, cause. Yeah, I mean, you deserve it, bro.
Y'all have got.
That's all I gotta say. You deserve it.
Y'all
man.
have really got to see this whole thing grow.
Yeah, you deserve it, man. You know, and she does as well. Y'all make a beautiful couple, man. So I'm looking forward to the wedding.
Thank y'all.
We gonna turn up at the wedding. I'm telling you right now. As soon as they hit the music and people leave, I am doing the Running Man. I'm sorry, we are from the 80s and 90s. You know, so
should I do the Martin on them?
You know what I'm saying?
This is the last time I can get
last time I'm gonna get my boogie.
Yeah. Should I do the Martin on them? But
no, that's what's up, man.
So I'll get my thing real quick.
I'm gonna be sitting at the back of the wedding, waiting for the flower girl to come, and I'll push her down.
You've been asking to be the flower girl.
Yes. I'm letting y'all know that right now.
You just gonna stick out your foot and be like,
just know whoever y'all put in that dress gonna be the sacrifice.
Oh man,
that's hilarious. I can't even.
I can't see what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. That's hilarious to me.
Oh man,
that one was fun.
That was hilarious, man.
Let me do my. So for 2023, we'll do this last one to get out of here. I guess I'm just again, like I said, the wedding. My thing is health for everybody, man. And I mean that's everybody here, everybody I know, health. My thing is I want everybody to find their happiness.
Yeah.
I mean, point blank, period. I want everybody to find their happiness, no matter what it is. If it's in, different areas of life, if it's in personal lives, jobs, if it's in school and you need to go back and do this or anything, if it's your family life and, something with your kids. I mean, anything. I just want people to find happiness. I say it all the time, especially for us, people in our age range. I may be grim when I say it, but it's like based on our life expectancy, we are basically halfway out this joint. And I say all the time, I ask myself, how do I want to live the rest of my life? So, and I think everybody should be asking themselves that, so just life, happiness, and health. That's all I hope for, for people in 2023, man. Everything else I think will fall into place.
Yes, sir. I agree.
Do you think sugar or salt go on grits?
That is a random ass. No, salt.
Salt and pepper and butter.
Yeah, salt, pepper, and butter.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't understand the sugar
obviously
shit.
Cheese, cheese grits.
Yeah, cheese grits. Yeah.
That was raised right.
Thank you. Thank you. We are blessed to have the
validation.
The validation of Miss Ulysses. Thank you so much. All right, I guess we can go and get ready to wrap this one up for the day, man. Again,
what y'all give me for my birthday?
Tomorrow. You've seen that thing on Instagram. What you doing tomorrow? My birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, my birthday.
Oh yeah, the thing.
It's my birthday.
Because when we come back, it's gonna be like a week from. So I want whatever y'all gonna give me for my birthday to be like given to me on the show. Like so that Sunday, like I want you.
Tomorrow, New Year's Day.
Yeah.
I think about it, man.
So bake a cake, make some cookies, whatever.
I'm gonna bring you some grits with some sugar in it.
Right. It's gonna be all wrong.
If you want to fight, just say that. If you want to fight, just say that. Okay.
Nah,
oh man.
I'm like Diddy. It's love.
Can I add one thing to the highlight? I was just sitting here thinking about it. I think me going on another guy's trip is probably gonna be a highlight for me as well.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because I was just thinking, like, for real, like, along with me, getting into the relationship, I think I'm gonna have 2 bachelorette.
You know what?
Trips, because I want a bachelorette, trip with my girls, but I think I want to have like a bachelor trip with my boys.
I mean, when you get married.
You know what?
Yeah.
I just realized something.
What?
She thinks she's slick. To everybody in the feed, you at least think she's slick. She in a relationship. She just ain't said it.
Like
she just No, I know this one right here. She just ain't. You've been speaking on it a lot lately. Let me find out.
I mean, there was a young man that we all met about a month or so ago that y'all seem to be hitting it off. I mean, we ain't got to say no names, but I mean, it's just it sounded like he was a pretty cool guy.
Let's change this up.
I'm just saying. And Dave said, how about we give you your gift on your actual goddamn birthday? Instead of early. You don't like that?
Fuck Dave. And if you was here, I'll get up off this couch and walk over and tell you to your face. Fuck you, Dave. I want my gifts broadcasted.
I mean, but technically, if we gave it to you on the day after, on the 8th. Oh, you said you were going to be here on the 8th.
I'm be at 51st Jokes and Hilarities.
Oh, damn it. We probably are going to. I mean, look. What if life happens? We got you. We got you on something.
Make it happen.
All right, we'll see.
You like what's the name? Smokey Baba from what's the name? Make it enough.
Oh, yeah. This ain't enough.
This ain't enough.
All right, y'all. But again, thank y'all for supporting this year. We'll see y'all in the new year in a couple of weeks. I know that's like the corny thing to say. We'll see y'all next year, but I mean,
I know, right?
Absolutely.
Any goals for DMST next year?
I don't know. I mean, I know we got some stuff we got to talk about. So I don't know. I guess for me, it's just the easiest thing for me is a bigger
show,
pot in R&B.
Yeah, I want to throw a show on the yacht.
A bigger pot in R&B, and I mean bigger pot in R&B. So
yeah, Opus had some bigger venue, bigger situation, and that way something like that can curtail the whole city.
Maybe even more events. Period.
Yeah,
you know, stuff that we could come up with. I mean, I love the partnership with Positive Escape. Even if we can, deepen in that relationship and seeing, how we can grow some stuff there, kind of working in tandem, that'd be super dope. But a bigger pot in R&B. So, all right.
Yeah.
I'll start with Ulysses. Ulysses, give him all your shits so we can get out of here. I see you looking at the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Cause my cousin ain't saying shit this whole goddamn show, and now all of a sudden she was like, "She got a man."
Is she confirming or she asking?
I don't know.
No. You know, nigga.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But all right, Ulysses, give him all your shit.
Okay, I'm sorry. Ulysses Dickerson on any social media platform. My IG is public. My Facebook is private. Until next time, stay blessed, healthy, and wealthy. And something that might be coming to a studio podcast near you is DMST presents The Green Room with Ulysses Dickerson. So stay on the watch for that.
Working on that.
Absolutely.
But there was somebody else I met when I did your mom's party the other weekend. That I think she said she has her own pod. I think, but she was funny. She was into everything out there. But I'm like, I took her card, so it's at home. So I said we'd probably try to see if we can do something with her and link with her, and things like that. So that was, we always networking when we out and about.
Was she small?
I think so. She was sitting at that middle table.
Curly hair?
I can't remember. It's like 2 weeks ago. My memory is shit.
If she was small and had curly hair, her name was Jen Jen.
Might have been. I think she said she was a comedian friend of yours.
Yep, she is. Yep.
Oh, I know you're talking about Jen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, bet. Playboy, give them all your shits.
Hey, before I do that, once again, I want to say rest peacefully to my aunt, a.k.a. Mom. I love you. I know you.
Daddy! I'm sorry.
Love you, Mama. No, I just want to say to my family down south, I love y'all. If you ever need me, give me a call. Y'all know what it is. But at the end of the day, it's Playboy the DJ, Playboy D-A-DJ. You can find me on Instagram, Playboy_James3. You can find me on Facebook under my government. If you know me, then you know me.
They know you.
And you can find me on all DMST Boy platforms. Shout out to the bro Dev. Get
Yes.
better, bro. Can't wait to bring in the new year with y'all, for next year. Everybody stay healthy and, do what you do. But like my father used to say, be yourself before you be by yourself, man. And that's it, man. So shout out to DMST. We did another year. You know what I'm saying? We did another year, man. This is what year 7?
It'll be
7
years.
7 years, January. Yeah. So we
So
on the way to
next year
7.
Next year will be starting year 8.
Year 8. So shout out to the family. Shout out to everybody's family. you know, your family, man. Can't wait for next year. Wedding, everything that's to come for DMST. Shout out to Dev and his family. Just everybody, period, man. I just love everybody. Want everybody to be happy, successful. And like you said, man, just be happy, period. Find your happiness for 2023, man.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. DMST16@yahoo.com. Questions, comments, concern, feedback, all that stuff. Talk to us this week. You know, let us all the topics we did this week. Let us know your highlights of the year. Let us know your personal highlights of the year. You know, reach out to us. Let us know your goals for 2023. You know, reach out to us, talk to us, man. We really want to hear from y'all that listen to us every single week and support us. It's a dope thing. That support is dope, and we would love to be able to interact with y'all on that. Speaking that into existence for 2023. Again, shout out to Dev. He ain't here, but shout out to him. He'll be back in a couple of weeks. Shout out to all of y'all too, like you just said, Playboy. Shout out to y'all family, man.
It's a real big Dev 216 everywhere.
Everywhere.
If you, I'm just trying to spread love in a world full of hate. I love you. If you on, my mama do.
His mama does, yes.
And my dad used to say, do what needs to be done when it needs to be done, whether you like it or not. It's the real big Dev 216 everywhere. Everywhere, nigga.
Everywhere. And then, you know, everybody be safe for the holidays, man. You know, just enjoy your family, enjoy your loved ones. I'm with you. One of my goals next year, just reach out a little bit more. So everybody reach out, talk to your peoples a little bit more. Be safe this Christmas. Be safe this New Year's. And then join back up with us in a couple of weeks. So it may be cloudy today, but the sun will come out tomorrow. And as long as you are here under the sun, live your life to the best of your motherfucking ability. I was trying to throw her off. That's why I paused.
Right.
I be on it.
He pump
I
fakes
be
you.
on it.
Yeah.
He hit you with a hezzy.
I am DJ Brainstorm for you on all social media. That's DJ Brainstorm, the number 4, the letter
You.
Oh, shit. I forgot to ask Dev. Like, all right, so when you're in this one now, do you got to do something special or anything like that? I have no idea. But
I don't know.
Yeah. So we'll figure this all out. I guess I'm going to figure it all out. I think it's all simple. All right, y'all. In 2 weeks, I'm going to be back out of this chair. You know, I'm going to be back in my regular spot. But, yeah, we should be good. All right, y'all. We'll catch y'all in a couple weeks.
Cheers to
Peace,
2023, man.
Yep.
Peace.